There seems to be a lot of optimism across global markets ahead of this weekend's peace talks between the US and Iran, though anything could happen, and there's always the risk the ceasefire could collapse at any moment. The Australian market, however, was practically flat, with big gains in healthcare stocks being offset by sharp falls across the miners. Though when you zoom out a bit, the ASX has actually surged by nearly 4.5% in just 1 week. So essentially, markets are betting that war in the Middle East will soon be over and all will be hunky-dory. Betting being the key word here. Though when you look at how many ships Iran is allowing to cross the Strait of Hormuz despite the ceasefire, I can't say it looks promising. And that's one reason why the price of oil has gone back up by around 1%, due to fears about an impending fuel shortage that haven't gone away. Now, locally, the average price of unleaded petrol has fallen by a tiny fraction to $2.23 a litre. And diesel is a tad lower at $3.25, but is still close to a record high, despite the government's cut to the fuel excise, as I mentioned yesterday. It might have something to do with the fact that Australia relies on diesel more than any other country, especially with the huge distances that our truck drivers need to cover. We're also a nation that's big on mining, and you could probably guess what kind of fuel that needs. So even if prices keep rising to ridiculous levels, those relying on diesel for work purposes really have no other choice but to pay up. And finally, the Aussie dollar has slipped from its high point today. It's now buying 70.6 US cents. And that's finance.